Welcome back to Car Future Wheelz. Today, we're standing face to face with sheer elegance, timeless craftsmanship, and a machine that whispers power through refinement. This is the 2026 Rolls-Royce Phantom, and on this episode of Car Future Wheelz, we're giving you an exclusive first look at the latest iteration of a legend. Get ready for a journey through opulence, design, and the kind of performance that doesn't shout, but effortlessly commands presence. Let's start at the very front. The 2026 Phantom doesn't reinvent what works, it perfects it. The classic Pantheon grille remains, now slightly more aerodynamic, subtly integrated into the new, more sculpted fascia. It's illuminated now, not just by ambient LEDs, but by the way light dances across its intricately hand-polished stainless steel blades. Just above it, the spirit of ecstasy sits ever so gracefully, a slightly lower, slightly sleeker, a nod to both tradition and aerodynamic efficiency. The headlamps are now laser-cut and infused with microprism detailing, offering not just improved night visibility, but an ethereal glow that feels like you're staring into the eyes of a celestial being. Rolls-Royce calls it starlight vision. We just call it magic. Moving along the side, the silhouette remains unmistakably Phantom, long, poised, and authoritative. The rear-hinged coach doors open with an electric gesture, and yes, they still close at the push of a button. New for 2026 are the seamless door handles that retract into the body for a cleaner profile and enhanced aerodynamics. The character line along the shoulder is more defined now, sculpted with a level of precision that you almost don't want to touch but can't help admiring. It's nearly 6 meters of hand-built excellence, and yet it moves with a sense of lightness, thanks to the updated architecture of luxury platform underneath, which, by the way, is now 100% aluminum and subtly re-engineered to support a smoother, quieter ride, even by Rolls-Royce standards. And those wheels, 22 inches of polished forged aluminum, with redesigned floating center caps that always keep the double R logo upright. It's an attention to detail that borders on obsession. Now swing around to the rear, and here's where you'll notice the most refinement in the Phantom's design language. The taillights have been reshaped into vertical blades, inspired by yacht design, with red crystal accents that shimmer in different lighting conditions. The chrome trim running across the boot has been minimized, making way for a cleaner and more modern rear fascia. There's no need for excessive badging, everyone already knows what it is. The twin exhausts, gone, because the Phantom is now electrified. That's right, the 2026 model comes with a plug-in hybrid V12 drivetrain as standard, delivering silent electric-only driving up to 60 miles and a combined system output of 715 horsepower. And yet, it remains buttery smooth. There's instant torque when you want it, serenity when you don't. Acceleration from 0 to 60 takes just under 4.6 seconds, remarkable for something weighing nearly 3 tons. But that's not the point. This car isn't built for racing, it's built for arriving. The ride quality? Imagine floating above a cloud made of silk and memory foam. The magic carpet ride system has been further refined with predictive air suspension and satellite-aided transmission. It reads the road ahead and reacts before the wheels even touch it. You don't feel potholes, you don't hear road noise, you barely realize you're moving until you glance at the speedometer. Now let's step inside. As the coach doors open, you're welcomed by a sanctuary of tranquility. Rolls-Royce calls it the suite, and it's not just marketing. The 2026 Phantom introduces an all-new cabin layout centered around personalization, silence, and symmetry. Everything is handcrafted, from the lamb's wool carpets under your feet to the open-pore walnut or carbon fiber veneer that lines the dashboard. The signature gallery display has been expanded, now running across the entire width of the dash, and it features illuminated artwork, customizable by each client. In this model, it's a hand-etched piece of crystal, lit softly from behind, reflecting the spirit of ecstasy in motion. The steering wheel has been slightly downsized, trimmed in dual-tone leather and silk stitching. Behind it, an ultra-high-resolution OLED cluster displays vital information in minimal, customizable themes. The center console, meanwhile, houses a new rotary controller finished in polished obsidian and brushed platinum. Rear passengers are treated like royalty, reclining leather thrones with calf rests, individual infotainment screens that retract behind ebony wood panels, and a champagne chiller between the seats. The new noise cancellation technology ensures that even at highway speeds, your conversation remains hushed and crisp. Ambient lighting? You choose the mood. The 2026 Phantom now features eye-controlled lighting that adjusts not just to the time of day, but to your vocal tone and music selection. It's ambient luxury that knows you better than you know yourself. And of course, the Starlight headliner is back, this time with over 2,000 individually placed fiber optic lights, now programmable to simulate shooting stars, constellations, or even a full moon phase cycle. Under the hood the Phantom's connected tech has quietly leveled up. Rolls-Royce worked with leading cybersecurity firms to ensure next-gen encrypted software updates and vehicle diagnostics. And yes, voice assistant capabilities are built in, but in typical Rolls fashion, you don't speak to a machine. You speak to Eleanor, and she replies like an elite concierge, not an algorithm. So, what does all this luxury cost? Pricing for the 2026 Rolls-Royce Phantom starts at around $525,000, but let's be honest, a very few will leave the Goodwood factory at base spec. With bespoke options, commissioned artwork, and endless material customizations, the average buyer is likely driving away in something closer to $650,000 or more. And yet, for those who buy a Phantom, price is not a barrier, it's simply part of the journey. Rolls-Royce has once again created more than just a car. The 2026 Phantom is a mobile statement of taste, success, and restraint. It doesn't scream for attention. It earns it, quietly, confidently, eternally. So, is this the future of automotive luxury? If silence, grace, and craftsmanship beyond comprehension is the future, then yes, the Phantom is the benchmark. Thanks for joining us for this exclusive first look at the 2026 Rolls-Royce Phantom here on Car Future Wheelz. If you found yourself breathing a little slower, sitting up a little straighter, or just dreaming in leather and crystal, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll be back with more first looks, deep dives, and future icons of the road. Until next time, stay curious and stay driven.